Hello guys, my name is Bella. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have seen The Hunger Games, obviously. I've read the books in middle school, so I know kind of all about that. But the last time I actually saw the movie in full, it's been a while. I didn't even realize this movie was 2.5 hours long, to be honest. So we're just gonna see how it goes. I'm super excited to be watching it today. I think it's very topical. I do love movies, I do love TV. So if you have any recommendations for anything else that you'd want me to watch after The Hunger Games, or maybe you're like, honestly, don't even watch this movie series, literally watch something else, so down for that. Leave those in the comments down below. So without further ado, let's jump into The Hunger Games. 12 to 18 is the cruelest age that they could possibly do this at. And I understand the reasoning behind it. It is okay, the weakest of us kind of thing. It is meant to, you know, break the spirit of it all.
The price the districts had to pay, but I think it has grown from that. Something that knits us all together.
The knits us all together is so interesting to me because it's knits who together exactly? Who exactly is benefiting from this? I understand this population has been highly propagandized, but I feel that's going to be a tone throughout my commentary, is talking about the propaganda of how these people deal with this entire situation.
Finish. I gotta go. Where? I just gotta go. But I'll be back.
She's gotta go, she's gotta feed the family. And I love that she's not telling her where she's going for the sake of plausible deniability of where was her sister, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I have no idea. And you know who that helps? That helps her sister stay safe as well. So I appreciate that. The fact that they're living in such destitution is just very distressing, to be honest.
What are you gonna do with that when you kill it?
Damn you, Gail. It's not funny.
Gail! We know how most of the girly pops who watch or have watched and know a lot about the Hunger Games feel about Gail, and my opinion is no different, to be clear. To be clear. Come on, sharpshooter. Okay, girl. Okay.
What if they did? Just 1 year. What if everyone just stopped watching?
They won't, Gail.
What if they did? What if we did?
I mean, that is a great thought. To be honest, it is. It is sick.
If no one watches, then they
True.
don't have a game. It's as simple as that. Fine, laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at you.
But it's you do. I don't remember if there is a penalty for them actually not watching kind of thing. Because yes, functionally speaking, the best thing to do would be well, not best thing to do, but a thing you could do in this circumstance is boycott and be no, we're not gonna watch, we're not going to engage, we're not doing any of this, and we're not participating. That's not something we are going to engage in. And I think that's a very fair thing to do and say. Realistic? Maybe not. It's kind of hard to get hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people on board with that when you are so disconnected from each other.
Oh, I forgot. Here.
Oh my god.
Ugh, oh my god, us when the grain crisis happens after climate change really just overtakes all of our agriculture. How sad. True. Sad. Anyway.
How many times did your name in today?
42.
And that is what, to me, is one of the most despicable things about this, that you can more wager yourself to be able to get your family food and necessary goods. I think that is one of the cruelest parts of all of this. I mean, it is a means of control. It's just a true means of control, but I just think it's so cruel. It's so you know, do you have choice under capitalism? No. And that's what this feels like very much to me. It's you don't have to, but it's yes, you get food, do this for food or die. That's not really a choice, is it?
You keep yours.
Oh my god, this is so depressing. This is so distressing. I would just be having panic attacks constantly, truly just constant panic attacks, because I would not be able to handle the intensity at which this is happening to me as a child. I can't even process this now as an adult. This would be ridiculous.
Hey, you wanna see what I got you today? It's a Mockingjay pen to protect you. And as long as you have it, nothing bad will happen to you.
They're gonna prick your finger just to take a little bit of blood. And it doesn't hurt much, just a little.
No, literally me, like I need to know exactly the steps of everything I'm walking into or else I am completely thrown off by the process. Like I need to be there 30 minutes early. I need to know exactly where to go, when, who, how. I need time to settle into the place that I'm going to. Like, no.
Welcome.
Oh my.
Welcome.
She's looking somehow. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Terrible war. Widows, orphans, a motherless child. This was the uprising.
No, this is real propaganda. That's one thing I will not stop harping on this entire movie commentary. Sorry if you get tired of it. It's gonna keep happening. Sorry. But
Brother turned on brother.
yeah, brother turned on brother. War, terrible war.
And
then the capital brought peace. How? Nobody says how.
A people rose up from the ashes and a new
era for
was born.
who?
But freedom has a cost.
And why does freedom have a cost? Who said? Who decided? Like, why do we need to do that? Like, why do we have to have that? Why do we need to punish people?
One young man and woman to fight to the death in a pageant of honor.
Pageant, honor, and sacrifice. That is outrageous. And the propagandizing that obviously the poor districts don't feel as much because they are poorer and they're not seeing the, you know, the quote fruits of the labor that would be the Hunger Games versus, you know, District 1 through 4, essentially. Like, you know, they're more easily propagandized because they see that, like, oh, things could be good and they have more money and resources. But, like, this is how propaganda is insidious, but also how if you, as the ruling class, do not manage the resources of your underclass in such a dictatorial society, you're going to have an uprising on your hands.
Primrose Everdeen.
What a cruel, cruel world. What a cruel, cruel world. 12-year-old little girl. She has no survival fucking skills at all, which, not her fault, but like, oh my god. Literally worst case scenario that could possibly happen. I feel so bad. This is so upsetting to watch. And like, the mom is like, oh my god. This is horrific.
I volunteer as tribute.
Because of course you would. That is your younger sibling, and like, what are you just gonna like go watch them die in this way? Like your gentle young sister, like, oh my god.
Mom, no. I'm gonna go find Mom right now. No. So sorry.
Oh god.
Mom. No, Emily. Go find Mom. No.
Oh my god.
Dramatic turn of events here in District 12.
It's like blood chilling.
Let's have a big hand for our very first volunteer, Katniss Everdeen.
Yeah, we got it. Because frankly, how do you even move on from that? How do you even... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Peter Malark.
Our boy, Peter! We heart you, Peter. Slay. You are, in fact, a king, a media-trained, PR-trained king.
Our tributes from District 12. Well, go on, you two, shake hands.
Go on, you two, shake hands when you know this is the person you have to murder is crazy behavior. It is insane behavior.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
The odds are never in your favor. The odds are never in your favor. The odds have never been in your favor. They never will be in your favor. I am not just talking about this Hunger Games movie right now, to be clear. And like the turmoil that Prim must be going through right now, being like, this is my fault, even though that is not like a logical thing to say or thought to have, like as a young child who your sister has only protected you your entire life, like she must really in this moment feel so sincerely that like, this is all my fault, like I created this entire situation to happen, like if only like I was stronger, better, faster, so that this didn't have to happen. Oh my god, like that must be just like weighing on her soul.
Get to a ball.
They may not have...
Well, if you show them how good you are. They just want a good show. That's all they want.
It's true. They just want a good show. That is the purpose of all of this. They just want a good show. Because this is what? Say it with me, class. Propaganda. It's all propaganda. Oh my god, Peter is literally sitting there crying. I've never noticed that before. Oh my god, like so real, so fair, genuinely makes sense reaction, but oh my god. I love the way that this is shot because it is very disorienting, and like that is the purpose. Like it is supposed to be extremely disorienting. They're like moving through this place, so many things are happening, so many new thoughts and feelings are going on. It's very chaotic, and I appreciate that.
Even though it's just for a little while, you get to enjoy all of this.
She pissed me off so bad, to be honest. In these first couple movies, she pissed me off really bad because the way I understand, like, she is also propagandized and like is like, oh my god, it's such a great opportunity. Like, I'm so happy to be part of it. La, 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 la. Like, if we just like remove ourselves from the situation, like take a step back, do you not think it's cruel that these people don't have access to this? I don't know. I feel like it is. Ugh, our bestie. Hey, Mitch. Can't wait for his story, Sunrise on the Reaping. Cannot wait for his stuff to come out. Because yeah, I would become a fucking alcoholic too. If every year, since I was however old, I also saw dozens of children from where I fucking live get murdered. I too would be an alcoholic, because what? How else do you even cope with that? How do you even
He's gonna come around.
Well, it's no use.
Honestly, good for him for that, because you know what? Even if that person feels like they don't want to talk to you, regardless of the entire situation, you need to buckle down, because at the end of the day, Peeta's life's on the line. So I too would get my ass up and go find that motherfucker, because you are not going to rob me of whatever small chance I have at survival just because you have an alcohol problem. That is not my business. I'm here for survival. Oh, I wish we had high-speed rail in America. Already working the crowd. Great job, Peeta.
Better keep this knife. He knows what
Don't
he's
hit the
doing.
player, hit the game. He's working it, and that's what you gotta do to stay alive. Oh my god, this is very Met Gala coded, and I feel like Suzanne Collins did in fact do that on purpose. Oh my god, they're hosing them down like they're farm animals. This is what I imagine happens. You know when you see like regular people's like photos before they got famous and they look very normal, they look very regular, and then all of a sudden they look so much hotter. Ex-nay, the plastic surgery of it all. They look like so much hotter and like just so much better and everything about it. I'm like, oh, so this is like what happens when you get a styling team and somebody who knows how to rep you to the public. You're like getting waxed to all hell and getting put in outfits that you never picked.
I'm sorry that this happened to you, and I'm here to help you in any way that I can.
Lenny Kravitz is here to save the day, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
So you're here to make me look pretty.
I'm here to help you make an impression.
Exactly. Make an impression, be remembered. For what? For sponsors. My PR and marketing brain turns on a lot when I watch this movie, because it's like, you know, not everybody understands like the importance of presentation as it relates to how you are perceived by the public and the media. And obviously Lenny Kravitz has got it in the bag, so we are in good hands, thank goodness. Oh my god, Rue, this poor girl. Wow, evil man number one. I know that's right. I know that's right, Katniss Everdeen, the girl on fire. Are you kidding? I'm sorry, if I saw this, I too would be like, whoa, that is the coolest thing ever, oh my god. So like, I get it. I get the reactions for this. Come on, PR marketing brain, Peeta. That's right, they will love it, come on. He's got it, he's got his mind right. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Two young people holding their hands up, saying, I'm proud I come from District 12.
See, look at that, look at that. They have bought into the narrative. Peeta is right, he is always right when it comes to this PR and marketing side of things. Yes, he is. One thing I will say about the room design is I have always wanted a conversation pit in my house. I don't know why. I just feel like it would be so cute, so fun for my living room to have a couple steps down, and it just feels like we're in a whole nother kind of situation. Aw, she just like really misses her home, which like so fair, so real. I would be a fucking wreck if this was happening to me. So if this is the way that she wants to cope, go for it, girl.
Don't ignore the survival skills. Most of you will die from natural causes. 10% from infection, 20% from dehydration.
Jesus Christ.
You know what that is?
I'm District 1.
And 2. They train in a special academy till they're 18. Then they volunteer. By that point, they're pretty lethal.
And that is how true propaganda works. And for her saying, oh, they get no special treatment, I'm sorry. The special treatment of it all comes from the fact that their district has more money in the first fucking place, is treated by the capital better in the first fucking place, to pit the districts against each other. What do you mean they don't have any special treatment? Yes, they do. Inherently, they do have special treatment because their district also, because every time you win the Hunger Games, they get wealth brought back, not just for themselves, but for their district. So of course they fucking have special treatment. Like, I don't understand how she doesn't understand like the cyclical nature of it all. And I get it. Like, yes, propaganda is really feeding into it, but like, damn, like, I just think that's so insane.
I'd have a better chance of winning if somebody comes after you with a knife.
I have no chance of
Not with
winning.
that attitude.
None. All right. You know what my mother said? She said District 12 might finally have a winner. She wasn't talking about
That's so cruel. Why is his family so cruel to him? Can someone actually explain that to me? Because it is never addressed. Like, in this scene, I just thought his mom was beating the fuck up out of him because he burnt bread, which, like, in this society, like, that is such a real resource to, like, not be wasteful about. Like, yeah, I would beat the fuck up out of my son as well. And, like, yes, he did it on purpose to give it to Katniss, whatever, but aside from that, like, why does the mom not care for her son? Like, I don't get it. Like, what is the reason? Like, does someone have an answer for me for that? Okay, just like chopping the dummies' heads and arms and things off. I feel like that's a lot of wasted resources, guys. Knife throwing looks so fun, so cool, would love to do. I went axe throwing one time for a date that I went on, and it was fun, to be honest. I was really good at it. I was honestly kind of shocked. I had never thrown an axe before in my life. Did I grow up in Georgia? Yes, but did I you know. Come on, big, strong man Peta. Big, strong man Peta. Lifting those sacks of flour. Doing it. Doing it. Come on, bro. You got it. And frankly, to throw something that heavy over your fucking shoulder, over your head, that far, is Olympic level strength. Okay, like, that is crazy. And this is ridiculous. And my suspension of disbelief can only go so far. Him doing special effects makeup, even in this environment, is very hard to believe. Like, in this little thing where they just like have paintbrushes, whatever. Like, how long the fuck did you spend on doing that? Like, that's a lot. Like, that is crazy. 60 to 1 betting odds, guys. The fact that the US allows people to bet and gamble on literally anything at this point is psychotic, is insane. What are you talking about? You could have bet on the outcome of the presidential election. What do you mean? What do you mean Vegas had odds on that?
Be a bow. Make sure you use it. Peter, you make sure to show your strength.
Katniss Everdeen.
You got it, girl. You got it, girl.
Katniss Everdeen?
The fact that she has to call their attention, like, you would think these people would be, like, up in there with fucking notepads and figuring that shit out when they have to announce the scores that will influence the betting odds of everything. Like, you would think they'd be paying a little bit more attention. Whatever. All right, Katniss, you got this, girl. And, like, I get it. They've already seen 22 other people show their talents. They're probably tired. They're hungry. They're half drunk. Obviously, look at all the drinks flowing. But, like, damn, you think you would even pretend to pay half more of a bit of attention? Like, oh my god. Look at that. Bullseye. But, and we look, and we look. Did anybody even see? Did anybody even see? No. They couldn't give a fuck less. And that is a problem. That is a problem. You at least have to pretend to do your job. Like, goddamn. Because I'd be pissed off too. The fuck? What do I look like even being here in the first fucking place? That's right. Show them. Coulda Luigi Mangione it and shot. But hey. Movie would have gone in a very different direction if you did that. But hey.
You realize that your actions reflect badly on all of us?
On a good show, it's fine.
How about it's just bad manners?
Bad manners, and this is respectability politics at its fucking finest, okay? And that is very harmful. Because what are you talking about? Hi, it's just bad manners. This reflects badly on all of us and everybody from District 12. Oh my god, like they're gonna think you're fucking savages. Bitch, they're gonna fucking kill me. They are trying to kill me right now. I am in a death pageant and we are talking about it's just bad manners. It reflects badly on us all. Respectability politics will get you fucking nowhere. So I don't want to hear about, oh, we need to do it this way. We need to make sure we respect each other. That's the only way. No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Now, what did you say that thanks for you considering? Genius.
I don't think we're gonna find this funny if the game makers decide to take it out.
On who?
Exactly. On who?
On him? I think they already have.
Right.
Did you know the tributes were rated on a scale of 1 to 12 after 3 days of careful evaluation? Peter Malak, a score of 8.
8 is doable. 8 we can work with.
Katniss Everdeen with a score of 11.
Damn. Highest score amongst everybody, even the big boys. And frankly though, like everybody getting up and celebrating, like look at him. Even PETA is like, oh my fucking god, oh my god, this is very scary. But like
Everdeen, the girl on.
Imagine being PETA sitting there and everybody is like cheersing Katniss. Oh my god, Katniss slay. We love you, girl. And like I'm in the room and like she's supposed to kill me. Like
Why do we have a winner?
this is a great conversation to represent the differences between the class of people that like came up with the propaganda and like actually have a brain and a reason as to why it exists versus the class of people who are just going along with the propaganda because they have been propagandized. So he's just like having fun because he's always grown up with it being like this, and so he's hee ha ha having a good fun time, and then it's like, oh, whatever. Meanwhile, President Snow is sitting there like, bro, I grew up when the revolution was happening, okay? This is not all fun and games. We are not just doing this because of what the propaganda says.
Hope. It is the only thing stronger than fear.
Mm-hmm.
You and I will be going down at 9.
Well, what about him?
Oh, he says he wants to be trained on his own from now on. Only one winner, right?
Please.
I think the reality of the situation is like finally settling over her. That like, oh, like it's really happening. Caesar Flickerman is one of the best uses of propaganda in television and film I have ever seen in my life, and I do not mean that in any way exaggerating, because not only is he a piece of propaganda for the movie, you know, like showing how propaganda works like internally in the world, but he's also a propaganda piece for us as the audience. Because we know what's going on objectively is horrible. They are killing children, right? They are killing kids. Like we know that that is objectively wrong. Something that's interesting that happens throughout the film is that he is telling you about how the world and how it's like building and things like that. Every time he makes a funny joke, every time he makes us laugh, every time he finds a way to connect with us as the audience, that is propaganda at work, working on us the audience. And so you can now like use this as a way of understanding of like, how could these people be propagandized? It's like, well, as you can see, you're laughing at Caesar's jokes when the context of the joke is about how kids are going to go die. The simple analysis of this is like, oh, he's just like Jimmy Fallon, he's just like Jimmy Kimmel, he's like the late night host. No, he is a useful propagator of the propaganda in this universe, but also to show how we as the audience can be very quickly and easily propagandized. I too would be very, very overwhelmed at the entire situation. This is very overwhelming. She's just like a fish out of water. She's like, ugh, come on girl, you gotta lock in. You've gotta lock in. Your life is literally on the line. Let's lock in.
That was quite an entrance that you made at the tributes parade the other day. Do you want to tell us about it?
Well, I was just hoping that I wouldn't burn to death.
So rare, so real, so fair, and I too would be hoping the same thing.
When you came out of that chariot, my heart stopped. Did any of you experience this as well? My heart stopped.
Stanley Tucci literally took a line out of Jimmy Fallon's book because that mannerism was crazy. If you've ever seen Jimmy Fallon on live, like he talks exactly like that in that exact cadence, in that exact framing. That is insane.
I think that's a yes.
You know what I'm imagining as this entire scene is playing out? Give him a twirl, do your thing on the runway. Like Lizzie McGuire movie where she's like trying on all the dresses and doing all of that.
And what did you say to her in the end?
Dang, that 360 lace on him, looking great. You know what? No shade in the game. I'm just gonna decide that he is canonically wearing a wig and that it's not like Stanley Tucci has a wig.
How are you finding the capital? Don't say with a map.
Do I smell like roses to you?
All right.
That's right, work that crowd, babe. Work that crowd. Wow, even his like mannerisms of his body are very confident. Like Peter is working the crowd.
There's this one girl that I've had a crush on forever.
I'll tell you what, Peter. You go out there and you win this thing. And when you get home, she'll have to go out with you.
I don't think winning's gonna help me at all.
And why not?
Jesus Christ.
Because she came here with me.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you work a crowd and build a narrative. Truly masterful work.
District 12.
Oh, girl. Oh. No, literally. Haymitch, please. Thank you. Knock some sense into her.
He did you a favor.
He made me
you look desirable.
Desirable, which in your case...
Exactly.
Of course I'm right. Now, I can sell the star-crossed lovers from District 12.
We are not star-crossed lovers.
It's a television
Exactly. And that is something that she has yet to wrap her head around that PETA has got on lock. Thank the Lord. Ugh, feel so bad for Haymitch because how many children must he see die every year? Like, it's just so cruel. It's cruel for literally every single person involved.
Give me your arm. What is that?
Damn, didn't even answer.
Your cracker.
Old girl in the corner smiling, that is very like, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like that she's smiling. Girl, you know you're gonna go kill other people. I get it. You think that what you're doing is okay and good and helpful, but damn.
30 seconds.
Yeah. That shake of fear, that's so fair, so real. This is very nerve-wracking. Like, just knowing that you're kind of, for all intents and purposes, like walking to your death, just being funneled closer and closer to your death. I'm honestly shocked how they're all standing. I feel like a lot of people would have passed out from fear. Great job and bravo for you all, truly.
40, 39, 38, 37, 36.
Oh my god, like the juxtaposition between how the Capitol is viewing this and how the districts are, like, this is so sick. This is sick. And you know what, Gail? Good for you for not watching. You're like, you know what? I am going to stick to my guns. I am not going to be a part of this. And like, honestly, respect you for that. Yeah, you just gotta go. Good for PETA, booking it into the... Okay. And see, the thing about it is, I'm really happy that they didn't put any music behind this, because if they did, I think this would be way harder to watch. Yeah, grab it and go. Grab it and go, girl. I know you're very, like, oh my god. I know you're very discombobulated at the moment, but you have got to go. Yeah, they both don't want to do it, but neither of them, they're both so, like, terrified. They're like, oh my god, like, no. Oh my god, there's a person in the background. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. She's like tumbling and not stopping. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Good for you for being able to get back up, girl, because holy shit, you could have literally died, hit your head on a rock or something. Shit, no water. Well, it's like, cool. Okay, got it. Damn. Damn! 12 children. This is horrible. Katniss is like, you're dumb. A fire at night? What an idiot. And unfortunately, Yeah. What? I mean, you know, girl, sorry. There's nothing else to say. Ugh. The laughing about it, the cruelty about it, and listen, I understand. I will be a children for District 1, 2, 3, all of these, this gang, this squad. I am their apologists because frankly, they are children. And secondly, they are one of the biggest victims of the propaganda for anybody involved. So I have to give them a pass. Do I think the cruelty is justified? No, because like other people win all the time and like they're not cruel about it. So like the cruelty is an extra layer that I think is bad, that is horrible, but I can't sit here and just like villainize these children for doing something that they think is right and for doing something that they were told is the only way that they can like move up in society. You know, we all have our own individual responsibility, but like at the end of the day, these unfortunately are children. They're children, guys. They're kids. Yeah, I'm sorry. One thing I don't like, I understand that like it was never fair, right? It was never supposed to be fair or thought to be fair, but the idea that they can just like set fire to things and like manufacture disaster to move things forward, like I get it. These people are all producers, you know, they're all producers making the plot more exciting and like that is their job, but like this feels excessive. Ow, owie, 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 owie. I'm too much of a wimp for all of this. Oh my god, like that's what I'm saying, like you're gonna kill her with a fucking fireball. And like, where is the fun in that? Because now the Capitol just killed her. Like, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't feel like very entertaining for the sake and the like the facade that is the games. Like, like the she's mine, like guys, you don't win anything. You don't get extra points the more people you kill, to be clear.
I'm coming for you.
Climbing with a sword just seems so right, like could have fallen, could have broken your back, could have fallen, could have broken your leg, could have broken your arm, could have had the sword stab you. Very dumb. Ooh, that one was a little close though.
Go for it.
Get her.
Can you even shoot or you're just like mad? Yeah, you just seem mad. Rue. It's such a cruel world. It's so cruel.
I think those are tracker jackers. Am I wrong?
Oh.
3 days? It's been 3 days? My god. It's been 3 days and there's 11 people left. They killed one person in between day 1 and day 3? How long does this shit last? I know it lasts until as long as it lasts, but like at this pace, we're gonna be here for weeks. Honestly, all of them just like sleeping down there, like very dumb, very stupid. You're not even sleeping in shifts. Guys, come the fuck on. What do you know about survival? Anybody could sneak up the fuck up on you and just... PETA's magically not down there. He's the only smart one. Oh my god, this is actually my worst nightmare. I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp or a hornet, none of them. And I'm terrified of the idea of it even happening to me, because like, what if I'm allergic to bees and I had no idea? Truly a nightmare situation. No. I don't even like to hear like the sound of it. This is, oh my god. He's trying, but she unfortunately is having hallucinations, so. It's honestly so, oh, she's like scared hiding behind a tree. So kind of her, because truthfully did not have to do any of this. And in fact, it would have served her better to let her die, because then her odds literally would have been better. Like Katniss' most dangerous ranking, and she was like, you know what, no, I'm actually gonna save her because she seems cool, she seems chill. And I appreciate that, because thank you. Oh my god, she's so cute. She's so cute and little.
What?
You and him.
I like how she just doesn't answer. She's like, you know what? Is all that true about you and him? Nothing. Because I think to a certain degree, Katniss does understand the importance of like playing into the facade, but I don't think she actually just wants to like outwardly lie to Rue, to be honest. Just to balance both of those things at the same time. Apologies if the lighting has changed. I am shooting in front of a window, so doing my best here, okay?
I'll see you for supper.
I'll see you for supper. Will she? Will she see her for supper?
Go. You stay guard over until we get back.
And the thing is like, for the kid who's like sitting there staying guard, he's not like a part of the entire like original squad, right? So like, what does he think being with them is going to serve him like down the road? Is he just doing this like for cover protection purposes now? Like, I just want to think about like the logic of that, because like personally me, like if I was not in the original squad, there's no way that I would consider myself safe amongst those people. Horrible guard. Horrible guard. Didn't even, come on. And why are you walking away? If you're supposed to be guarding it, it doesn't matter. Even if somebody did come and chase, you cannot leave it, because what if they're working with somebody else? Oh, this poor child. And this is why you don't just leave your post. You would have died in the blast, which like so real, so fair. But like again, even though Foxface and Old Girl were not working together, they could have been for all you knew. Oh God, oh no, oh my God, I don't even wanna, okay. Like, is that what they teach at the fucking academy in District 1 and 2? How to fucking snap necks of children? Oh no, the fire wasn't set. What are you, oh God. And here's the thing. Is it the most strategic thing to be yelling, help me, and like giving away your location? No, but if you don't, reasonably, who is going to help find you? No one, so. Doesn't really have a choice in this one, and just hope that the person who makes it to you is your ally. Oh my God, but because we gave away our position, we don't have time for hugs. We do not have time for hugs. No, we don't. No. No time for hugs. Because, see, and because of this. Oh. And this is horrific. This is horrific, actually, and I am upset, even though I knew it was gonna happen, but I'm still upset because, you know, watching a child die is never something fun to see, ever. Oh, God. Because I know she didn't, I mean, nobody wants to, well, other than, again, the kids from District 1, 2, 3, wanting to, like, kill people. Like, they seem like they really want to, but, like, nobody really wants to, so that must be hard to just see and have to kind of deal with, you know? And like the fact that she's singing the same song that she sang to her sister in the beginning. And I'll never forgive y'all online bitches for talking about how I can't believe Rue was casted as a black person, because she said that Rue reminded her of her sister and her sister must be white. And it's like, firstly, do you think that you cannot be reminded of any other person just because they're not your race? That's crazy. Secondly, was Katniss even supposed to be white in the books? I'm gonna let you guys sit with that. This is so sad. Because, like, yes, she is crying for, like, Rue, her friend, and, like, the feeling of her dying and everything, too, but she is now also simultaneously, like, the feeling of, like, her sister dying and, like, going through all of this, and, like, what that would have been like for her, and, like, doing this as a means to show what she would have wanted for her sister had she been in this situation, and, like, that, I think, is really important. But this is just, yeah. Yeah, put him up. Because, and like, I know in everybody's headcanon and also in mine, like, that is her dad. And like, oh my gosh, that's even worse. To like see your daughter die on TV, yes, but then to have someone like humanize her in that way where you never thought that that would get to happen just like feels so much more deeply to like see her be dead as a person. Oh. And it is not lost on me that it was the killing of a black child that really started the riots and revolution in this series. Just gotta point that out. And now we're using the 1960s civil rights imagery of hosing people down. And don't let it be lost on you guys either.
Don't kill her. You just create a martyr.
Well, it seems we've already got one.
This could get away from you.
What do you want?
You have a lot of anger.
He's really working the crowd. Haymitch is constantly working the crowd, and like, you have to. I applaud him for that, truly. And like, this is such a great, masterful play. This and what Haymitch is saying would never have worked if the game maker was President Snow, right? Because look, they're having this conversation now, and President Snow's like, why on earth would you do this? This is stupid.
There are lots of underdogs. And I think if you could see them, you would not root for them.
Exactly. The difference between the person who has been propagandized at the top of the chain versus the person at the top of the chain who created propaganda responds to situations like this very differently because they have two different effects. And that's why the strategy of Haymitch talking to Seneca actually works and actually meaningfully changes things in the direction that is helpful for Katniss. Okay, again, and like, my suspension of disbelief can only go so far. Where did he get the makeup? Where did he get the paint? Where did he get the brushes? How the fuck does he even know the texture of the rock so much that he can like paste his face? Like, please. But we're moving on. We're gonna move on from it because, well, what else are we supposed to do? Because like, Peeta does actually genuinely care about her, and she is using this to her advantage. Like, she's using the situation to her advantage, which is the smart and right thing to do. But unfortunately, he doesn't understand that, which is not his fault.
Katniss, I don't get many parachutes.
We'll figure something out.
See, the wheels are turning in her head. Boom, bam, bomb. The wheels are turning in her head. She goes, okay, everybody's watching. Everybody's watching right now. Like, what can I do? What can I do? What can my little PR brain do? I'm not as advanced as Peeta, but like, what can I do? And it's smart, and it was the right move. And Gale, don't piss me off, because the thing about it is I get that you like her, and I honestly don't even care, to be honest. She is in a life or death situation, and I think all bets are off. I think she can do and is well within her right to do literally whatever it takes to survive. And the fact that he is like pouting angry about it, don't piss me off. You call that a kiss? And let me tell you something, there's something especially sick about what is in that package. Haymitch can send whatever messages he can, and like, that is so real, so fair, and he's letting her know like, hey, what you're doing, not enough, that's fine. But what's fucking sick is that it's soup. These mongrels in the Capitol want to see their romantic love story so bad that they're like, what can I do? Like, what in my little Wattpad-y fanfiction brain can I do to make this situation something that I want to view more? Oh my god, she can feed his sickliness, he's soup. Instead of going, oh my god, I want them to be together and I want them to survive. And like, that just goes to show like the dehumanization that these people in the Capitol have for them.
Attention, tributes. Attention. Should you need something?
Your medicine. You would do it for me, wouldn't you?
Why are you doing this?
He really does want an answer in this moment, and I can understand that, and she just does that. And I think that in his mind, because he likes her, this is like confirmation bias almost. He isn't aware that, oh, maybe Katniss did figure out how to play the game. And so it is kind of an unfair situation for Peeta, but at the end of the day, I think, again, all bets are off if you are in a situation where it is for your survival. All right, you gotta go, Katniss, because we can't keep, you know. I wonder like what the rules are. I've always thought about this. Like, are you allowed to steal someone else's bag? Like, you don't know what's in it, but it's obviously helpful. Oh! Damn, that's a big cut. Damn, close range bow and arrow is extremely impressive, I have to say. And like, oh. Bro, in her eyeballs. Like, get your thumbs in her eyes. Like, eyeballs, like, it's over. I know you don't want to kill people, Katniss, but this is self-defense. This is the truest self-defense. Yeah, the taunting, like, did they train you to be cruel in those special training schools in District 1 and 2? Like, I don't think so.
Archie! Get her name! Say her name!
Owie. Owie.
Just this time, 12. For real.
And that is so real, so fair. Thank you, King.
I want you to.
Literally, me too. I too am enthralled. I am just staring. I'm watching closely because I'm like, oh, I feel the love.
We should probably hunt around here.
Hey, I'll take the bow.
She's like, be fucking for real.
Just kidding. I'll go pick some stuff.
See, like, that is a funny joke, isn't it, Katniss? Come on, let's get lively. Not everything has to be so doom and gloom all the time. We can find moments of joy in our sadness.
Are you okay?
I heard the cannon. That's Nightlock, Peeta! You'll be dead in a minute! Damn you!
I'm sorry.
And I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on the inevitable debate of did Foxface kill herself? The answer is no, ladies and gentlemen. Can we all be serious for a moment? Because, firstly, if we think about it, she, again, was one of, what, 5 left. She could have made it to the end. So why kill yourself so close to the end? That's number 1. Number 2, if Peeta didn't know what the berries were, why would we assume that Foxface knew what the berries were? The third thing is, if Peeta was going to eat the berries, why would she not eat the berries if her whole fucking thing was about how she loves to steal food from people and do all of that? Guys, let's all use our critical thinking skills for a moment, please. I beg, I beg, I beg. The thing about this entire situation is, like, again, I don't like that the Capitol can just materialize things to make the end games or whatever, like, more exciting. Like, what? How are you just, like, creating more of these dog things? Like, I just feel like it's a little unfair. I don't think, especially this close to the end, you should be able to influence who, what, and why things happen, because I think that, like, very clearly shows who you are favoriting. And, like, whether or not the Capitol wants to, like, outwardly admit that, there does have to be some semblance of fairness happening, lest the districts feel like, well, the games are unfair, they're rigged anyway, so we're gonna revolt because how the fuck are we even supposed to win if it's rigged from the fucking beginning? Which, like, yes, the games are, let me not. But, just my thought, but I think it's relevant.
Go on, shoot. And we both go down and you win.
See, and this is where the crumbling of the facade and the propaganda really comes to light as it relates to the tributes. Exactly, you were dead anyway, babe. You were.
No, that's so now.
And I'm sorry that you were propagandized in this way, because you're realizing it wasn't worth it.
What they want?
Yeah.
Huh?
This is what they want. And I think it's finally unraveling when he is faced with death.
I can still do that. It's the only thing I know how to do.
It was the only thing you were taught how to do, and that's not your fault. And I feel nothing but sorry for him, which is why I will forever be a district loyalist apologist, because it's not, especially when it comes to the kids, because it's not their fault. They were propagandized so heavily to believe that this was the only way for them in life, and so I can't fault them, not really.
The previous revision, allowing for 2 victors from the same district, has been revoked. May the odds be ever in your favor.
And this is what I'm talking about interference. This is for a well-crafted story, and, like, so this to me is a little bit less egregious than the other ones, because the other ones, they were just straight up trying to kill people, which, like, that is just not helpful. This, I think, does craft, like, a storyline, so from a producer's perspective, this makes a little bit more sense. I don't think you should be able to go back on rules that you set, but that's my POV.
They don't.
And you know what, Katniss, good for you, Queen, because you...
Or should they?
You really...
No.
I know that's right. You said play them at their own game, because I don't need to go through this. This is cruel. This is unusual. You're so real for that. You're so real for this, actually. She said call their bluff. And even in this moment, I don't even know if she's, like, doing a call their bluff for real, but frankly, this is just true emotion. And I'm happy that she was like, you know what? No. This is not... I'm not gonna end up like this.
Stop!
Because this is what makes them look weak. This is what makes the Capitol look weak. And that's why Snow tried to get you out of this predicament 10 million billion times. And, like, look at you, Seneca. Just another pawn in the Capitol game, and you were a part of it too. Yeah, because you can't be making mistakes like that, going back and forth on things. Oh well, too bad, so sad. Oh no, he died. Oh no, he died. They probably had to get like 2 crowns made. They had to get 2 duplicates of everything made because they're only used to having 1 every year. The production department was scrambling. Oh my god, we only have 1 crown. Oh my god, we don't have everything ready. Which I think is funny.
They must be very proud of you.
Yeah, that feels like a threat. That man is so evil. Everything he says and does just like feels like a threat.
So what happens when we get back?
I guess we try to forget.
And that's really all you can do. That was the Hunger Games, everyone. I really enjoyed this movie and I think it's a very topical, again, just given the society that we're living in currently, yeah. It feels very topical. I really hope you enjoyed my commentary. If you have any recommendations of what else you want me to watch, feel free to leave that in the comments down below. You guys let me know. I hope you enjoyed my pseudo commentary reaction analysis. I feel like it was a mix of everything all in between. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!